All right, this one is gonna sound like it's tricky, but it's actually a very, very easy technique, and it's how to create backscreened photos. So if you want to do a printed page, like let's just say you're doing a wedding album, and one of the classic things to do in a wedding album is to have that backscreen image of the bride and then maybe another photo of it and some text. There's no real way to create a backscreen image. There's no backscreen button. What's weird is there is in the slideshow module, but for some reason, if you want to create a print, there absolutely isn't. So we do a workaround, and it works really, really, really well as long as you follow the bouncing ball. Very, very easy to do. So let's take a look at the image. We're going to use this image as our background. We want this image to appear above it. So let's start with this image here. First, we're going to make a virtual copy like we talked about earlier. So we're going to make a kind of a duplicate of this image. We're going to use the shortcut Command apostrophe on Mac or Control apostrophe on PC, and it gives us a duplicate. With the duplicate, our first stop is the develop module. So let's head over there, and we're going to go to the tone curve. So scroll down to the tone curve panel. To make this back screened, we only have to make one simple move. You don't have to have any understanding of curves to do this at all. Just go to the bottom left corner and drag straight up and watch. It back screens the image, right? So drag that little point in the corner, drag straight up, and you know, the lighter you want it, the higher you drag, but we'll drag a little bit in there. Now let's go over to the print module where we'll actually put this together. So let's click on print, and then we're going to take our image and we're just going to drag and drop it onto the page, and we'll make it as big as the whole page. Now here's the thing, you have to make sure that when you create your page, when you actually create your, go to the page setup button and create what size you want your page to be. For it to be full bleed like this, make sure you set your margins to 0, right? Because if you leave a quarter margin, it'll only go to the 1/4 inch. It'll be a little gap all the way around the image. If you want it to go full bleed, make sure you set your margins to 0. All right, now, here's the gotcha in this whole thing. It's been really easy so far, right? Make a virtual copy, go to curves, lighten it, drag and drop it on the page. Here's the gotcha. How do I get another image on this page? Like, how do I... Because if I drag this image up there, it thinks I want to use that as the background. So let's undo. Here's the trick. So I started this whole thing, I made sure that I used custom package, because by using custom package, you can add more pages and you can make photos any size you want. So start by going to custom package, make your page with 0 margins, and then down here, I'm going to click the new page button. The new page button only appears when you're in custom package. So hit new page and it adds a second page. You're going to then take the photo that you want to appear on top and put it on the other page. And then we can make it a little larger if we like. Okay, so we put it on the other page. Now, this is going to sound crazy. You take this image, and now that it's on another page, watch. It'll let you drag and drop it over to the other page. I don't know why it works that way, it just does. But when you're done, you don't need that blank page anymore, so close that. We can make this whole thing a little bigger. And now your image is in there. If you want to add an identity plate with some text like that, and you're done. All right? And we haven't talked about identity plates, but it's how you add text. You just go to this little pop-up menu here and choose Edit, and it lets you create. It brings up a little window. You get to type in your words and choose the font. This is a font that I just started using recently for wedding stuff. It's Parfumerie Script Regular. Got it for 29 bucks at myfonts.com. I'm not affiliated with them or anything. I'm just telling you where I got it. But it's a beautiful font for weddings and things like that. But that's how you instantly create a page that Lightroom doesn't want you to create, a back screen page, but there's a workaround on how to do it.